Hey, Barry. Say hi. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yeah. Yeah. You on camera for the New Year? Yeah. Yeah, you are. Hi, everybody. This is Karen with Kinetic Karma. Thank you for joining me. Okay, go play. Thank you for joining me on my first recording for the New Year 2020. It's been quite a ride, 2019 and the whole decade. I'm looking forward to 2020 and what the planet has in store for us in terms of benefits and awareness and becoming more sensitive to our environment and what it means to be alive here at this time on this planet. So I'm here to complete my series. This will be the 9th of 10 of my series of healing and manifesting. I wanted to complete that even though I stopped in 2020 due to some circumstances that were personal to me. Excuse me. So the series was based on healing and manifesting, and the two basic decks that were being used were these two. And I'm going to go ahead, along with Oracle or Tarot, depending on what Spirit chose me to use. So I'm going to go ahead and ask, do this prayer and ask for guidance and protection for us as we go into this reading. Okay? Okay, so Mother, Father, Spirit, please allow me to connect with my guides and the guides of those who are tuning into this reading, that some part of it be beneficial and uplifting to all involved and for the greater good. Thank you, and protect us while we're in this space of understanding, of growing, of love. Thank you. Amen. Okay. So to start off with, I want to use the Cheryl Machete deck, this deck, the Kepper, and I want to do, I'm seeing 4. I'm seeing a spread with 4 rows to start out with to help us understand what it is that we can use to help us manifest our greatest desires, the desires and the things that are going to benefit us most in this new year. What it is that we can, what it is that we're dealing with, and how best can we move forward. So to start off with, let's do a spread of 4 about what it is that the energies are that we're dealing with. Thank you, Mother, Father, Spirit. Just give me 4. 1 is a message of concern. 2 is courtship. 3 is community. And 4 is, whoo, that was big, wealthy man. So, okay, message of concern, courtship, community, and wealthy man. Interesting. So, I'm going to ask for clarification around these cards, and what I want to use to clarify is Spirit de Luna deck. Spirit, I'd like information on a card for each of these, please. So, We have with the message of concern, surrender. We have with courtship, rest. We have with community, rejuvenation. And wealthy man, we have play. Oh, that's interesting. So what I'm getting is that with any message of concern, just surrender and roll with it, because there's nothing really that you have control over. This is bigger than us. It's bigger than you, bigger than me, bigger than anything you could do. So it just wastes your time to worry about things that you have no control over. So do surrender to whatever it is that's occurring. And with courtship, I'm getting a couple of messages. It's like maybe time for you to take a rest in terms of dating, in terms of who it is you're involved with, or it just may be time for you to take a rest in terms of your concern around dating, in terms of your desire to control a way a relationship is moving. Let it go. Take a break. Okay, just rest. Spend some time with your family, with your friends, with your community, and see if you can rejuvenate yourself. Because that's very important during this time. This is a new year, a lot's transpired, and you need to renew yourself versus worry about relationships versus worry about things you can't control. And as far as the wealthy man is concerned and play, I'm seeing that there's going to be opportunity for you to benefit from possibilities, from opportunities that may be presented to you by a wealthy man, or you may be a wealthy man presenting opportunities to play with another person or group. Could be a group, it could be in a community. But we'll get further in on that. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the chakra deck. And with the chakra deck, I'm going to do 4 cards on each of the ones that we've pulled already. So Spirit, please give me information on what chakras we're dealing with around each of these things. I'm hearing money, health, wealth, and joy. So what I'm seeing here is under the message of concern, it has to do with the root chakra, which are survival needs, survival issues. And that, so you may be or have gotten a message that somehow impacts you in a way that has you concerned about your survival, about your basic needs, but not to worry, surrender, because Spirit has your back is what they're telling me. And that to let go and relax, because there's really nothing you can do about this. You're already doing what needs to be done, so no point in trying to fight what is. Just surrender and go with it. So this root chakra card has to do, the exercises have to do with pelvic rotations, and it says you're going to sit with legs crossed and the ankles, hands rest on knees, spine is comfortably extended, and shoulders are down away from the ears. In figure 1, you're going to lean forward from the waist, keep the spine straight, and tuck your chin in and up. In figure 2, you're going to slowly begin to rotate your upper body to the right. Visualize the energy spiraling down into the center of the earth. Continue for 1 to 3 minutes. Figure 3, stop, reverse directions. Visualize the energy swirling up from the earth. Continue for 1 to 3 minutes. I am willing to accept myself and others. I am willing to accept myself and others. I am willing to accept myself and others. This does not say I'm willing to accept abuse of myself and others. It doesn't say I am willing to allow people to cross boundaries that they shouldn't. It says I'm willing to accept myself and others. So you can accept yourself, you can be yourself, you can love yourself and others in many, many different ways. Some people we have to love from afar. Some people we can love up close. We have to maintain the wisdom to know the difference of what's safe and secure for us, of what's healthy for us. The benefits to these poses are loosens the lower back, hips, and increases flexibility, helps with elimination, tones the waistline, and relaxes the body and calms the mind, promoting a feeling of groundedness and security. And that what came on the message of concern and surrender. So it's the root chakra. Okay? For courtship and rest, we got the crown chakra. And the crown chakra focuses on the vibration of the crown chakra, the sound of silence for 3 long, slow, deep breaths. Sit or lie in any comfortable position, eyes closed. Begin a journey up the back of the spine as you visualize your feet, as you visualize and feel the vibrations of deep red root energy and the sound of O. Focus on the essence, safety, feel safe. So notice that this card is hooking directly into the first card that we have, which is the root chakra and the spine again. So when things repeat like this, it's really important to take note of that and to seek understanding about more clarification about what that really is about, because there's always more information. There are layers and layers of information in this reading, okay? And it's for you. Everybody will have and dig in a different way, in a different level, and uncover things that are different, because many people are watching this reading. But it's important to dig. It's important to search a little bit deeper, especially when it regards the root chakra. Okay, burnt orange, sacral energy, and the sound of ooh, focus on the essence of creativity. Be creative. Bright yellow, navel, solar plex energy, and the sound of ah, focus on the essence of willpower. Trust your power. Emerald green, heart energy, and the sound of ay. Focus on the essence of love. Know love. Turquoise, throat energy, and the sound of ee. Focus on the essence, expression, express yourself. Indigo, third eye energy, and the sound of om. Focus on the essence, intuition, welcome intuition. Diamond, white crown energy, and the sound of silence. Focus on the essence, union, unite with the divine. Breathe deeply, reverse the journey, bring the energy from the crown chakra down the front of the spine. The benefits of this is it opens and balances all chakras, allowing energy to flow, promotes grounding and a sense of complete physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual concentration, calms and clears the mind, and slows respiration and the heart rate. And I just want to say that it's important not to rush as you're focusing and you're in a chakra. If you feel you want to hang out a little longer in the heart chakra versus the crown chakra, it's perfectly fine. There's no right or wrong about how to do this meditation, but it is important that you tune into yourself and you notice what it is that you're experiencing and what it is you're guided to. So if you're guided to spend a little bit more time in one chakra versus another, do that. If you're guided to improve your posture or shift your posture a bit as you're meditating, do that. Do whatever it is you're guided to do, and it'll be perfect. It'll be just perfect. Okay, so now the next card from the chakra deck I pulled is the throat chakra, and that came with community and rejuvenation. And the throat chakra has a lot to do with communication and speaking your truth, and not being silenced, not allowing the mind to, or the ego to stop you from communicating what is so for you. In a group, especially as regards to this reading, in a group environment. Okay, so we're going to do with the throat chakra neck rolls, shoulder shrugs. Okay, you're going to sit in a comfortable position, inhale, and bring both shoulders up toward the ears. Exaggerated the shrug as you suspend your breath. You hold your breath. Then you're going to exhale and release the shoulders. Repeat this movement in coordination with breath for 1 minute. I recommend that as you do this, you breathe and exhale through your mouth, and that is a very cleansing breath. That's a breath that helps you cleanse your system as you let go. Okay? Figure 2, you're going to bend both elbows, lightly placing the fingertips on the shoulder. Inhale and rotate the elbows as if drawing some small circles on the wall. Circle 5 times in one direction. Exhale and reverse the direction. Circle 5 times more. Suspend the breath and drop your arms. Exhale and exhale deeply. Inhale and exhale deeply. Allow your neck and shoulders to relax. And the mantra for this exercise is, I am able and willing to speak my truth. I am able and willing to speak my truth. I am able and willing to speak my truth, especially as it regards a community or group situation. I am able and willing to speak my truth. The benefits of this exercise is it loosens and relaxes the neck and shoulders, releases blocked or constrained energy, and improves flexibility in the upper backs, shoulder, and arms. And as you're doing this release, you want to be reciting this mantra so that it integrates into your system. It integrates into your energy system. It integrates into your body, and you're able to release your truth in a positive, powerful way. Beauty, stop. The next chakra that we're going to deal with again is the throat chakra. And as I said before, anytime we get the repeating, it's something you want to dig a little deeper into. For you, maybe it's that by speaking your truth, you're going to allow yourself to put yourself in a position, maybe at work, that you would not have been in, one that's more appropriate and conducive to you than it would have been if you held back and didn't speak your truth. It could be at work, could be in a church or a synagogue, it could be in a family, but it's important to speak your truth. Okay, dig down a little deeper with this chakra. Take a few more minutes and just meditate on the throat chakra and see what you find. It'll be different for everyone. It'll be perfect. Okay, so you're going to think before you speak is criticism model. Speak before you think is creation's model. Okay, think before you speak is criticism's motto. Speak before you think is creation's motto. Think before you speak is criticism's motto. Speak before you think is creation's. E.M. Foster. The fifth chakra, throat chakra, is associated with the sound and has to do with creative self-expression, speech, communication, the ability to speak honestly, to receive, process, and assimilate information, and to connect with and speak our inner truth, all relate to the fifth chakra, the center of transformation and change. That is very powerful. So you could be on YouTube or on a platform, a social platform, speaking your truth. That's another way this could come up for a person. The color is turquoise, the element is ether, the location is the throat and the neck. Associated body parts are throat, neck, ear, jaw, mouth, teeth, gums, tongue, thyroid gland. Basic issues of communication, creativity, expression, humility, manifesting ideas. Gemstones and crystals that will support you with the throat chakra are aquamarine, blue opal, and carnelian. I personally am partial to carnelian. Flower essence are cosmos, larkspur, and larch. Essential oils are chamomile, orange, and rosemary, and the foods are fruits, for example, blueberries and blackberries. And this has to do, in this specific reading, with the wealthy man and play. So with the wealthy man and play, as it regards a platform, as it regards a community, as it regards maybe a vacation in a place where there's like it's just all set up for play and for relaxation and for expression. Maybe it's a yoga retreat. Maybe it's and they're telling me silent meditation retreat that has to do with the throat chakra, which is really seems juxtaposed to speaking your truth. But sometimes when we stop talking, sometimes when we stop trying to express a particular thing because we're not having success or because of fear, if we quiet ourselves for a specific period of time and allow ourselves to hear our own thoughts, to hear God's thoughts, then when we come out of that process, we're able to more fully articulate and express what it is that we wanted to. So, like I said, there could be many layers of this, and what is specific to you is specific to you. It's going to be different for everybody. Now, given that, I want to do an overall card for the overall reading, and then I'm going to go into some angel cards. But I always use the Mystic Mudra deck to do an overarching card for the manifestation and healing. So what we're healing, the focus I would say would be on the root and throat chakra primarily, because those were the repeating chakras that we're dealing with in this reading. So the root in terms of survival, in terms of expression, is what we're dealing with. So Spirit, oh, okay, we got the card. The card that we're dealing with here overall is the embryo pose. And the embryo pose, the mantra is, I know that my life is unfolding beautifully and for the highest good. I know that my life is unfolding beautifully and for the highest good. I know that my life is unfolding beautifully and for the highest good. So this is the overall theme of this reading, of this healing and manifesting. This is what we want to focus on, no matter what is occurring, no matter if we're concerned about things occurring, no matter if we are anxious about our relationships, no matter if we are concerned about expressing how we truly feel in our community, no matter if we feel too uptight or without the ability to let go and play, to experience abundance, to experience reward. We have to know, or we don't have to, but we get to know, we choose to know that my life is unfolding beautifully and for my highest good. So when the opportunities come to you to play and wealth and abundance come to you, take it. When the community is present and you need to express yourself, but you feel that you need to rejuvenate, first do that. That's just one scenario, okay? If you're in a relationship, an intimate relationship, and you have to take a break, just understand that it's for the best and highest good. If you get messages of concern, which there always will be messages of concern in life, know that it's okay. Surrender. That is for your best and highest good. God has this. The higher spirit, or whatever you want to call creator, has this, has you. As long as you're standing your ground, you're holding your throne, you're holding to what matters to you and living authentically, living honestly, living in a way that nurtures you and those around you, you really don't have anything to worry about, even though on the outside it may look differently. It may look like you do, but trust that God has this, that this is all part of the manifestation plan to have you have what it is your highest and best healing and manifestations to occur in 2020 are. Now, okay, so I want to do a Celtic cross, and I said I wanted to do the angels, but I'll do that after I do the Celtic cross. So I'm going to do a Celtic cross with the Sun and the Moon Tarot, and that is by Vanessa DeCourt. I want to do a Celtic cross to give us a little bit more clarification on what kinds of scenarios we may be looking at as regards knowing my life's unfolding beautifully and for my highest good, even if I can't see it, even if it doesn't seem that way on the superficial that it is, and that knowing that we need to, where it is that we need to look, how it is we need to be, positions that we're holding. So in the self position, we have change, which is Two of Pentacles. In the crossing position, we have Wheel of Fortune. Whoa, okay, yeah. In the past position, recent, we have Nine of Wands. In the near future, we have Ace of Cups. In the foundation, we have Queen of Swords. And in the conscious position, we have Ten of Pentacles. As we look, let me just put these cards up, because you can't see this, but they're confusing me because there's so much going on my table. I don't want to get the cards confused. I want to see this cross clearly. So we've got self-change, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Pentacles in the conscious position, Ace of Cups in the near future. Then, as in how you see yourself, power, which is the Four of Pentacles. How others see you, the Hierophant. Your greatest fears and hopes, King of Cups. And the outcome, Seven of Swords. In this deck, it says futility. So I immediately want to clarify the last card, the futility card, and understand better what that is about. Please clarify the futility card. Or maybe I'll use this deck to do that. Please clarify futility, the outcome. It's dominion, Two of Wands. Please give us another card around that, please. Oppression and sorrow, the Three of Swords. So the outcome of the situation is that someone is sorry that they used oppression and perhaps some hurtful tactics in the past to dominate and oppress someone, and they're sorry about that. I feel that there's regret, and I don't feel that the regret is on the part of the party that is listening in on this reading. It could be reverse it if it's appropriate, but I feel that there's someone who's very sorry about the way they went about a relationship and what occurred. And okay, in terms of clarifying the wealth position at the in the conscious position, I got virtue, but I got it turned upside down, which is Three of Wands, but it was turned upside down. So there's some kind of thing that was not actually on the up and up as it regarded the resources of this relationship. And I'm reading it as a relationship. So it could be in terms of business relationship, intimate relationship, whatever. It was a relationship. It had to do with the community. It had to do with how you make your money and how you express yourself. And so further clarification, Temperance, which is a Sagittarian card. So something got tempered. And in the near future position, we got the Prince of Pentacles. And the Prince of Pentacles, so there was a message about something that was of stability. And that had to do with the Empress, who could be a pregnant woman, who could be very fertile, or it could be a project. And then there was Eight of Pentacles, which in this deck says prudence. So because of whatever occurred in this business relationship around the Pentacles that wasn't exactly on the up and up, or was deceit, some element of deceit or thievery or lies and trickery, you learned something. And you got an Ace of Cups, a new relationship that came into fruition, and a message about the ability to become abundant again and produce pentacles, eight of pentacles, in terms of what it is that you were needing, what it is you were wanting. And in the past position, the courtship card had to do with a truce, Four of Swords, and stability. It also had to do with strength. How did that strength relate to the future? It related by you taking the Fool position and jumping off the cliff into true love, the Ten of Cups. So it is about an intimate relationship for all intents and purposes, according to what I'm getting out of this Celtic cross. So then there were lessons learned. There's sorrow in the end because the party who treated the other party unfairly is sorry. Is sorry. Now they realize what they had, what they did, but there's no going back. So that's what that is. I want to get the completion for the person watching the reading, the other person, please. We've got the Star and Seven of Pentacles, failure and success. So the other person, yeah, they were very hopeful. They were shining. They were like beautiful. Like there was great possibility for the other person, but the person failed because of this trickery, because of this situation, this learning that needed to occur for this person. And after that occurred, then came success. And the success came in the form of, I want to say, love, the universe. You got in tune with the universal rhythms and you started doing things in accordance to what God wanted you to do. In terms of what you came here to do, that you forgot, that you didn't know, that you had to be reminded of. And so you now are being blessed with success of all types, not just the physical, but love as well. And the last couple of cards, Princess of Cups and Prince of Wands, are showing up. So there are two parties that are meeting at the Prince level. One of Wands, which is the fire signs, and one of Cups, which is the water signs. And they are coming together, like I said, for love. And moving forward and progressing to the moon. It's not all the moon card here. It's not showing exactly what's to come between these two, this Prince of Cups and this Princess of Cups and Prince of Wands, but they're watchtowers. There are two watchtowers here and the woman sitting on the moon, she doesn't look like she's lacking. She looks like she's just overseeing something that's really beautiful to me. One more card on this. We have the Eight of Wands. There's a swiftness. Something is going to come quickly. And it's around cruelty of a King of Pentacles. And why would that be? Because of rebirth, of death and rebirth, reversed. So in my view, in my feeling, that it's a test that's coming that will, that the old person who was sorrowful, who was regretful, is going to try to resurrect something in a really not so nice way, in a threatening way. But, okay, there'll be interference. And the sun will come out and stop whatever it is that was cruel. It'll hang that person up. And then pleasure will ensue and truth will come out. And I'm going to end the reading on truth coming out and ask for a couple of cards from the Ascended Masters deck. You are seeing this situation accurately, Horus, which is the god of leadership. It's a male energy, and you're seeing exactly. So whoever the male energy is, the feminine is seeing the situation clearly. And it's verified by the Ace of Swords. One more, please. See the other person's point of view. And artistic expression. So those are the cards that we have for this reading. I hope that there was some benefit or some help for you. I hope it hit on some places and allowed you some insight and some support in terms of what you're trying to create, manifest in 2020. I thank you for joining me. Please hit the like button, subscribe, If you like, if you stayed this long, I hope that you do support me. And have a great day. I look forward to seeing you very soon with the ending, with the next and the last reading of this series in the very near future. Thank you. Namaste.